The mission of Community Action Lehigh Valley is to help people get out of poverty. So we are an anti-poverty organization that wants people to do better with their lives. So we want people to have a voice in the decision that affects them as well.
Weatherization is an important part of helping our community because in this area, our housing stock is incredibly old. A lot of people heat their homes with oil, which is not normal around the rest of the country. It's a very expensive heating option. So every year we help roughly 200 families keep heat in their house. We go out to the house during our initial visit and we see the effects of living without heat. It's difficult for families to stay positive and work through their daily lives. So weatherization is an important part of community action because we get into the houses of the people we serve. A lot of people don't know the programs we have, so getting us in the door really allows them to take advantage of the different programs we have.
Our program here is trauma-informed, meaning from the very first time they come to us at intake, we see and we hear them. We get them into their apartments, we service them, we make sure everything they need is in the apartments. At 6th Street Shelter, we have case management, we provide goals, we provide resources. We now have a mental health initiative. The food stamps are being cut. Right now, we're having to bridge the gap. That means we're having to buy rice. We're having to buy the staples of beans. We're having to say, here's a gift card to buy this. We need to have transitional programs. I want that for my guests, but I also need landlords and tenants to partner with us here. When I first came here, this space, it was like a dumping ground. But then when I opened up this space, I wanted it to be a space where we saw and we heard the children. It belongs to them. A child who is nonverbal, learn how to speak his first words. The 6th Street Shelter gives families the space, the resources, and dignity to start over again.
Second Harvest mission is to ensure that no one goes hungry. We are feeding food pantries, shelters, senior centers, and schools. Our Healthy Pantry initiative helps us to make sure that our pantries have fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, as well as local proteins and milk and dairy, all delivered to our pantries. And then teaching our pantries how to make a healthy meal and be nutritious. One of the challenges the Second Harvest Food Bank is experiencing is the increase of demand due to the SNAP cuts and budget delays. Much like anyone else, I don't want to hear that a kid is going to bed with an empty belly. I don't want to hear that a senior is giving up life-saving medication so that they can eat food. We're seeing such an increase in need, so we're seeing an increased need in staffing. Volunteers help in so many ways, especially now. You're better when you're working together. It's the collaboration that makes everything beautiful and it makes it work.
It's important for us neighbors to help each other because as a society, we all succeed when everyone else succeeds. It doesn't do anyone any good to have a neighbor who's struggling when we have the ability to help them with the resources we have.
Continue to bring your dollars and continue to see us. Continue to come and bring whatever you want to bring into us. Continue to volunteer with us because those volunteer hours mean things to us. The CACLV or 6th Street, it has to be a community that rallies a nation to say, yeah, we want this to end.
The most rewarding part of doing what I do is when people come back to us and they tell us their story. When they say, I was hungry and you gave me food. When they say, I was homeless and you put a shelter over my head. These are what we're all supposed to do each and every day. Those are the stories that make it worthwhile. Together, we're transforming lives, one home, one family, one meal at a time.